Friday, May 15th was the 67th anniversary of Al-Nakba, the day that Palestinians mark as the catastrophe of Israeli occupation and which Israelis mark as simply Independence Day. Major rallies and demonstrations took place in the West Bank, Gaza Strip, and by Arabs inside Israel. Palestinians living in surrounding refugee camps also commemorated Al-Nakba on Friday. In fact, more than 5 million Palestinians remain refugees, at least 1.5 million of them living in camps in Lebanon, Jordan, Syria, and other areas. It is the story of just such a Palestinian refugee boy that forms the center of a graphic novel created by my guest, Leila Abdelrazaq. The book is called Baddawi, which is the name of a refugee camp in northern Lebanon. Leila Abdelrazaq is a Chicago-based Palestinian artist and organizer, a recent graduate of DePaul University with degrees in theater arts and Arabic studies. As a student, she was active in the group Students for Justice in Palestine, where she helped to pass the DePaul divestment referendum. She's also a member of the National Students for Justice in Palestine Steering Committee, and she now joins me in studio. Welcome to Uprising.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks so much for joining us. Well, you're incredibly young. You're only 22 years old. Tell us a little bit about your own background and how it has informed your work. I understand, do you have any formal art training?
I don't. So I went to the theater school at DePaul. So my art training, if you want to call it that, is more in theater. So I don't have like visual arts training, just like whatever classes I took in high school. Yeah.
So you're just naturally talented to put pen on paper and beautiful black on white drawings that are telling the stories of a boy loosely based on one of your relatives.
Yeah, it's the story is actually about my father, so all the stories in the book are true stories. I didn't like fabricate any of them. And a lot of them, when I was starting, were just little anecdotes he told us growing up, like the kinds of stories that your parents tell you over and over again, and you kind of get sick of hearing them. Like, and every family has those. So that's kind of the place I started from, and then it grew from there.